What is the estimated time for all the staking, LP, minting, and tunnel to show up in points? And a follow-up question, when will the point system be automatic and not manually implemented?
So staking tunnel, there's a couple of things there. So LP is currently and has been for a little bit of time now automatic. So that shows there's a couple of people that have like situations where if you use Steer or something else like that as a liquidity manager, that can sometimes like create a complexity for things. So that portion can still need to be manual in most cases. Working around that at the moment. Staking, once again, that has also always been automatic. The tunnel process, that kind of depending on which asset you're utilizing, is either manual or automatic. So on the majority of blue chip assets, which is really what's the general makeup is, that's automatic. There is a couple, USDT, for example, because of it's kind of hard to explain, but there's a reason why when you go to tunnel USDT, there's some complexity that makes it kind of not appear real time. So that I have to double check and kind of do a manual process on. As far as the more pointing question of, when will it be fully automated? Continuously working on that. Absinthe has been behind the scenes to not only work on their V2 product, which they recently launched internally, and also like a different style of adapter. So instead of looking at things via like a subgraph modality, it will be done via listeners, which is much more efficient, much more real time, much more streamlined for users. This is kind of what we're seeing in the point space in general. Optimism is the most recent points endeavor for their current stable product is using that similar methodology. It's one of the first to do so. That's going very well. So this is something that we will be moving towards for future iterations as soon as it's fully supported by Absinthe as a third party. So doing the best on that front, and this week expect to have 2 additional kind of optimizations for making everything as automatic as possible. So most bridge assets, or technically all bridge assets, should be automatic by end of week. Have been working on that behind the scenes. And then also, although this wasn't a direct question, I'm sure it will come up, the POP portion of points from testnet, also we had re-exported that and had found all of the missing wallets there. So that will also be resolved. So a lot of headway being made there, just not always visible. So we'll make an additional update about that towards the end of the week when everything's kind of collectively pushed out.